Hello everyone, my name is Kieran and welcome to the third episode of the Everton career mode. In this episode there's not going to be many goals, but it's going to be very action-packed indeed. So we go into our first game against Tottenham with Tim Howard in goal. We've got Tyus Browning pairing at the back with Funes Mori. We've got Coleman and Baines making up the back four, McCarthy and CDM. We've also got Naismith at cam, Morales at left mid, McGeady at right mid, Lukaku and Berahino up front. So we start this game against Tottenham quite well indeed. Lukaku gets the ball here, passes it inside, and somehow this doesn't go in. A shot saved by Lloris, and if you saw that closer, Naismith had an open goal and he just completely fluffed it there. Then we get another cross by Berahino, which doesn't really go the way we want it to. But then this is the first play from Tottenham, a nice give and go by Kane, and he gets it back, and Howard does very well there, as you can see, to close the angle very quickly at the ripe old age of 36, I think. So he's done very well there, and again Tottenham come onto the attack, and I mean, look at that pass. You see that sort of flick pass? I mean, it's a nice ball in and just a wide header from Nasser Chadli. So Tottenham were definitely in the ascendancy. Here's a bit of a chance here. We got dispossessed, and that was half time. So 0-0 at half time. Not much to give between two teams, but Tottenham were definitely in the ascendancy, and we were still hanging in there like we did against Manchester City. So I was confident we could have got a goal in this match, but we go straight into this second half, and we do decide to make a change, or at least we think about making a change. I thought about it, but I thought our team would go on and do some good things, and there McGeady and Coleman linking up. McGeady there has the ball, crosses it in, Lloris has to punch it, and Berahino, having an open goal there, just completely hits it to Lloris. You could have gone either side, but then we got Berahino flying down that left hand side, finding Lukaku, and the shot wasn't great for McGeady, was it? I was expecting a lot more when he lined up his left boot. I thought it was going to be flying into the back of the net. So, we have Lukaku on the ball here again, cuts inside, and the ball just floats into Lloris' hand, which is okay, showing our attacking presence in the game, but it's not really threatening their goal at the moment. Then we do another give and go similar to that give and go there. A scrumptious ball in. Lukaku didn't get there, but we do take it off him, and Naismith then has the ball, crosses it in, and Lloris is forced to punch it. So again, we had a very decent chance there, which we didn't take, and the final ball was not good enough. But Heung-min Son gets the ball down the left hand side, cuts inside, and then cuts inside Coleman again, and goes for a shot, and just over the bar there, our skins were saved, and it's cut in, and that was hot full time actually. So not a lot, no goals in that game, but we do get a little opportunity here, which the referee blows full time. But still, with that, as I was saying, this game was a very sort of a weird game. Both teams were in it, and they both looked like scoring, but no one actually scored, which is a bit annoying. But still, it's a draw, so it's not a loss, and we still haven't lost yet in the Premier League. And we go straight on to our next game. But before that, it was transfer deadline day, so I was trying to make some signings, and unfortunately I didn't actually make them, but I did put in a bid for Victor Wanyama. However, our wage budget was not big enough to pick him up, so unfortunately we had to drop our interest in him. I did try an offer, but as you'll see later, it did not work. So we'll just go on straight to the end of transfer deadline day. Nothing happened really. The biggest news, Alaba transferring to Juventus. So not much happening in the Premier League, a lot happening abroad, but we do get an international management offer from Bolivia. I was very surprised, although I didn't really want to manage under Bolivia because I don't really know any of their players. I just think I don't really like doing international management jobs because I mean I want to stay focused on one job, and talking about staying focused, we have a game against Chelsea that we had to deal with, and Chelsea are no slouch team at all. So the team we decide to go into this game is as follows. We have we're going to bring back Ross Barkley, into the team. Naismith just wasn't really cutting it, and I did like the idea of maybe playing Delafeu on the left instead of Morales, so we put them in and we kept the side from last game the same. So those are the only two changes. Chelsea wearing their black kit. And I was very excited for this match. I was very up for it. I thought, you know what, if we can beat Man City, we can beat Chelsea. Chelsea are also up at the top of us, on top with us at the moment. But Berahino, a nice ball through to him, looks for Lukaku, headed against the defender, and it was a bit of a scramble to clear it, but they do indeed clear it in the end, and they get the ball, and that's a lovely goal here from Azpilicueta. I mean, if you see the build-up play, it was absolutely immense. If we just see that again, you'll see the little leave, the sort of dummy from Matic, and then the one touch. There we go, here it comes. The ball through from Ivanovic, the dummy from Matic, a one touch from Ramirez, and Azpilicueta makes absolutely no mistake with the finish. So that was 1-0 to Chelsea. I mean, I couldn't really do much about that. I wasn't too happy that Azpilicueta had that much space on the ball, but still, we do still have our chances. Berahino climbs so high and gets a header. Lukaku, I don't know why, he's a bit annoyed at him, but he climbs ahead of the defender there, and Begovic keeps out very well indeed. In fact, no, that's a Courtois. I knew I'd made that mistake. But then Delafeu with the ball in, nothing really comes of that. Barkley header as a tame one, and it goes straight to Courtois. So we do come down the right hand side of here, we cut inside, and Berahino, if he gets more on that, I reckon it's a goal. In the end, it's cleared off the line by one of their defenders, and they still have the ball here, and Azpilicueta whips it in. There's a good header by, I think it's Matic, but Howard gets a save. And we do, just for half time, try and go on the counter, and it doesn't really work out. And that is one of the most worst decisions I've made in this career mode so far. Barkley getting a red card for an absolute nothing challenge. Why did I make that challenge? I'm still thinking about it now, because it was one, I don't know, it's needless challenge, and now he's out for 3 games, which is not a good thing whatsoever. We let Azpilicueta come down roaming, and Howard gets a good punch on it, but it's only cleared to Willian, and Ramirez tries to pass to Willian. That was half time in this game, so Chelsea 1-0 up, and we're down to 10 men, which was not an ideal situation for us, and I knew from this point there would be a mountain to climb to get back in this game. So I did decide to change the formation a bit, so we were a bit more holding, just so we didn't concede too many goals, because I knew we had a man sent off. So what I did was I moved him back into midfield, so we had another man there anyway, and as you can see, we didn't concede any more goals, and that was a penalty. I don't know how that was a penalty. Tyus Browning gets a yellow card, and yeah, I don't know what happened. As you can see, if you look here, there is a bit of contact there, and Oscar just doesn't get the shot, but the ref gives a penalty and a yellow card. I thought Hazard should have been a bit stronger there, Oscar, sorry, but Hazard steps up to take it, and fortunately for us, he hits the outside of the post, and we do try and break here with Seamus Coleman playing it to Lukaku. He tries to play it to Berahino running through, and we've got a good chance here, but unfortunately it comes to nothing as Lukaku is tackled by the defender, and that was full time in this game. Nothing really much after that chance that when we got this really came for us, which it's disappointing, but at the same time I'm not too disheartened, because I know it's our first loss, but it's against Chelsea, so it would have been very hard to beat them anyway. But still, guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. That was the last game of the episode, so thank you very much for watching this episode. Also, guys, don't forget to check out footcoin.com in the description, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time for the next Everton career mode, or even my next Roma career mode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.